Okay, for somebody who's trying to make friends at a convention, how would you say, like, any tips to go about that?
Honestly, the way that I've done it is just my friends make friends because I'm the introvert. But honestly, just complimenting people on their cosplays because now that you have a common interest and that can be a great starter for making friends.
So, for somebody who's trying to make friends at a convention, how would you give them some tips on how to do that?
I kind of think what you're doing right now is a good way to go about it, actually. Like, just make going up and like talking to people and getting like giving positive feedback gets you positive feedback, I feel like. So I feel like that would be a good way.
So, what would you say for somebody who's new to conventions and they want to make friends? How should they go about that?
I think a good way to start is to compliment people on their costumes and ask them about, what they like about con, and then just find where people are gathered and say hi.
What tips would you give somebody to make friends at a convention?
I'd say start with compliments. It's really nice when you walk by someone, you notice they're wearing something beautiful, gorgeous, well made, or like they're just having fun with it. A simple, oh my gosh, your wig looks amazing. And most times people will come back at you and be like, oh, I love your dress or I love your eyes. And then you can start talking about it, especially if it's from a fandom that you both like and share. And then you can just immediately click.
So, for somebody who's trying to make friends at an anime convention, do you have any tips for them?
I mean, really, I just go up to the people who I like their cosplays and I just say hi and compliment them. And usually from there, you can start a conversation pretty easily just by asking what they're wearing.
Okay, so for somebody who's trying to make friends at a convention, do you have any tips on how to do that?
Be yourself. That's the best thing. Just talk about like whatever your interests are. You'll find someone. I ran into a guy when I was coming back over here at like 9 this morning. He recognized my cosplay. We started talking and we just connected. It's the best thing to do is just like I said, be yourself and really let your personality be free.
Okay, so if you're somebody that's shy, just try to get out that,
Try
that
it.
zone and just
Yeah.
go for it.
It's hard to get out of that zone. I personally was in it when I was younger, but as I got older, I realized life's too short. It's just you got to take those opportunities and let yourself be who you are.
Yeah, so somebody who's trying to make friends at an anime convention, how would you give them any tips to make friends?
Just go up and talk to people.
That,
Seriously.
That, and if you want to get photos, if you find other people from your group, most people, they are down.
Yeah.
They will take some photos, they'll hang out, they'll chat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great way to get started.
A lot of so like with us, a lot of the friends we've made, they've come up to us and be like, "Hey, can we get a picture together because we're in the same thing?" And be like, "Yeah, sure." And bam, friends.